What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to take a quick look at the real estate market here in Oklahoma City, and we're also going to answer that question that everybody's asking: is now a good time to buy or sell? We're going to answer that question and more in today's video. But first, if you're new to my channel, my name is Craig Kiriakis. I'm a real estate agent right here in Oklahoma City, as well as an investor and host of the Emmy Award nominated TV show Selling Oklahoma City on American Dream TV. And it is my goal to help simplify and streamline the residential real estate sales and purchase process, because I believe that home ownership is something that everyone should be able to achieve, and it shouldn't be a headache to get there. Lastly, if you enjoy this video or if you get some value from it, please consider liking and subscribing. My channel is still in its infancy, and I would really appreciate any support that you can give. It really is my goal to grow this channel so that I can help more people just like you. Now, without any further ado, let's dive right into today's video and let's talk about the real estate market. So what the heck is going on in today's real estate market, and is it a good time to buy or sell? Let's talk about it. First, in order to answer that question, we have to establish whether or not you're in the market to buy or sell. Now that we're moving into a more stable market, there are pros and cons for both sides. But each side of the transaction has some positive things happening in the market right now. And it really is exciting to see some normalcy return to the marketplace. If you're in the market to buy, you'll find that interest rates are significantly lower than they were before the holidays, but that they continue to ebb and flow with the Fed's ever-changing prime rate. Last week, we were locking people at between 5.92 and about 6.25, which is a stark contrast from the nearly 8% that we saw last October and November. And that effectively saves you as a buyer about $300 per month. Now, a key strategy that we've been employing before these rates came down to help get you a better deal as a buyer is the 2-1 buydown. The 2-1 buydown is a unique lending product that essentially decreases your interest rate the first year by 2 points and the second year by 1 point. Now, this is a seller paid loan product, so you as a buyer cannot pay for it. It's something that has to be negotiated into the deal, but can save you literally hundreds of dollars every single month. And the idea there is that while you're saving on your interest for the first 2 years, before the end of that 2 years, you would be refinancing into a lower fixed rate. Now, don't confuse your current interest rate. It would not be adjustable. You're simply buying or prepaying the interest to reduce the interest rate those first 2 years. But we have to remember, there's more than just the interest rate to consider. New listings are down 8.9% from January of 2022, but the number of new homes for sale is up 85.9%, mostly due to new construction inventory, which was dumped on the MLS entering the holiday season as builders were faced with those same higher interest rates as consumers. This means that there is a ton of inventory for you to choose from as a buyer. And with all those options comes a lot of concession. Right now, we're seeing sellers and builders alike conceding more on a sale than ever before in the last 30 months. There's even several builders who are offering 2-1 buydowns in their pricing and advertising. Now, most of the confusion around pricing right now is a lagging indicator of the market having shifted so quickly. A lot of sellers are really just still confused as to what they can list their house for. They have all these numbers coming at them from different systems like Zillow or Redfin or Realtor, and if their agent's giving them one number, their mom's giving them another number, and they don't know what their house is actually worth, leading them to list for a higher price and subsequently having to reduce after sitting on the market for a while. I just got a home under contract last night that was originally listed for $380,000, and after 5 months of being on and off the market and under contract several times, we got it under contract for $325,000. Now, not every home is going to be like that. Some homes are priced correctly and appropriately, and they're sure to go under contract very quickly. I expect to see, as the spring market continues to heat up, a lot more homes coming to the market with some more realistic pricing. And on that note, food for thought as a buyer. With interest rates coming down and much more inventory available, we're starting to see more buyers come back into the marketplace, meaning the competition may get stiff again. And I suspect that sometime around late summer, maybe July, August, September, we can expect to see some of those inventory restrictions or reductions that we were seeing in the last 2 years, causing prices to rise a little bit, or maybe sellers to not give as much in concession. Basically, what I'm saying is if you're a buyer or you're thinking about buying, it's a good time to get in the market, because later this summer, it's going to be more competitive and you're not going to be as likely to get the good deal that you can right now. And if you're on the selling side of things, if you've been thinking about listing your home for sale, it's not all doom and gloom. There's some good news for you too. Now, while home sales did slow over the holiday season, and by slow, I mean come to a screeching halt, things are really starting to pick back up now that interest rates have begun to stabilize. But it's still incredibly important to remember that gone are the days that you could take some shoddy cell phone pictures of your home and list it up on the MLS and have 15 offers the next morning. It's just not happening anymore. It's more important now than ever before to work with a real estate agent who understands where the market is and where it's going and can advise and advocate on your behalf so that you can maximize your return on investment. That being said, first impressions matter, and now more than ever before. With so many options available to them, buyers aren't hastily writing offers. They're sleeping on it or not in a hurry. That means that we really need to spend more time creating curb appeal and creating just general appeal in the home. We want to really show it off, which means we might have to spend some time talking about potential repairs or even doing a pre-listing home inspection so that we know what will come up when the property is inspected by a potential buyer. You may also consider doing some of those repairs yourself so that we don't have to get called out by a buyer, or doing some paint or other minor repairs or curb appeal items up front, like putting some flowers or plants in the flower beds, or fertilizing your yard and starting to get that ready for spring so that we've got a nice full green lawn for showings. There's also several other items that you can do that are very cost effective and add a lot to the home. And if you're interested in hearing more about that, let's connect and I'd be happy to tell you all about it. It's also going to be very important to get tactical with your pricing. Properties in all areas of the metro are just not fetching the prices that they were last year. That's just the new reality. That being said, the median sales price in OKC is still up year over year. Looking back to 2021, in January, the median sales price was $185,000. Fast forward to January of 22, and we're up to $206,000. Now in January of 2023, we're all the way up to $225,000. And I really feel that because of the incredible influx of new people coming from outside the state, we will continue to see price appreciation over the next several years. One more number on the seller side that I think is fun to look at is the days on market. Now, this is a very good indicator of how long your home may be on the market before we find a potential buyer. Currently, the median days on market is 17 in OKC. Now, I want to give you a little perspective, because if we rewind to, say, between 2012 and 2015, the median days on market fluctuated between 180 and 250 days. That is an incredible difference from the 17 that we're sitting at today. We have to remember that 17 days is still less than 3 weeks. That's not a very long time at all to list, market, and sell a property. Now, whether you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, relocating, whatever it is, the very first step is finding the right team and finding the right realtor to help you. That's where I come in. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating, my team and I are here to help. We work with clients from across the country, and we have a vast network of preferred partners that allow us to provide some unique and creative solutions to help you reach your home goals and have a great experience getting there. And if it's your first time buying or selling, you may not fully understand the real estate sales or purchase process, and I'd love to help you get a better grasp on that. So in the description below, there's a link to my buyer and seller guide. Now, these are two different guides. They're both about 15 to 18 pages, but it's like 5th grade reading level. We make it very easy to understand, and the goal here is to give you a high-level overview of the purchase process or the sales process, as well as some great tips and tricks to help you maximize your ROI or just have a better experience purchasing or selling your home. Well guys, that's it for today's video. I hope that helped answer the question whether or not it's a good time to buy or sell. I think at the end of the day, my true answer to that question is it's always a great time to buy or sell. Regardless of market conditions, closings happen every single day, and there are people in the market who will pay fair price for your home. Or if you're on the other side, there are always homes for sale. And with a little negotiating, we might just be able to find you your dream home. Well guys, that's it for today's video. I hope this brought you some value or helped you in some way. And if it did, please consider sharing this video with a friend or family member. And if you're really feeling generous, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content in the future. I'm really still in the growth phase of building this channel, and so it would be great if you could show some support by subscribing and keeping an eye out for future videos. Again, my name's Craig Kuriokis, and until next time, keep living the American dream.